Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Melissa Gorga responds to Teresa Giudice's unexpected comments about potential reconciliation. Melissa Gorga set the record straight on her relationship with Teresa Giudice. The veteran Real Housewives of New Jersey stars have been estranged for several years, but Giudice recently hinted that there could be room for a reconciliation. Gorga, however, was taken aback by the news. Speaking with Page 6 on September 17, Gorga said, "The truth is, for the last year, the door has been closed." Giudice has said out loud on multiple platforms, podcasts, whatever it might be, that the door is closed. So the truth is, I'm just confused why it might be opening or cracking a little bit. Neither of us have had any contact in probably 2 years at this point, so that's just so strange to come out with that out of nowhere, Gorga added. Giudice's comments came during a September 11 appearance on SiriusXM's Jeff Lewis Live, when she was asked if there could be a world in which she could work with her estranged brother, Joe, sister-in-law Melissa, and their longtime co-star Margaret Josephs. "You think there is a world where you can coexist with Melissa, Joe, and Margaret, and all of these people? Do you think that you could get to a place?" Host Jeff Lewis asked the Real Housewives of New Jersey OG. Giudice replied, "I mean, never say never." Giudice's daughter, Gia, who has been supportive of her mother's decision to cut ties with the Gorgas, added, "I think everyone can coexist. Just put your big girl panties on and be mature. I think the viewers would want to see that, too." After Lewis suggested that the feuding cast members could start a new relationship, instead of talking about their old one, Giudice agreed. "I mean, I guess we would, have to see. Yeah, obviously. That's the thing. You can't talk about the past," she said. "We'll see what happens. You just have to kind of let it go and move on." Giudice's comments come as Real Housewives of New Jersey remains in limbo. There have been rumors that some of the cast members, including Gorga, did some test filming with potential new additions. On Lewis' podcast, Giudice responded to questions about the alleged test shooting without her. "Does the professor ever take the test?" she cracked. Giudice also told 2Fab that fans should rally to bring her back. "I want them to tell Bravo and Andy Cohen, definitely let's bring Teresa back," she said. "Hello, I'm the OG, so I think it wouldn't be the same without me." Giudice has been vocal about her strained relationship with her brother and sister-in-law in the years since she married her second husband, Luis Ruelas. In a July 2024 interview on Kelly Ripa's Let's Talk Off Camera podcast, Giudice said she would never film with the Gorgas again. "Never again," she told Ripa. "First of all, to me, family is so sacred. I'm all about the Godfather movie. You never go against the family. I live by that, I stand by that, I'm a loyal person." Giudice also told PIX11's New York Living that the break from her family members was not temporary. "No, that's a permanent break," she said. "In the ever-dramatic world of the Real Housewives of New Jersey, family ties are never simple." Over the years, fans have witnessed the Gorga-Giudice dynamic evolve from close-knit sister-in-laws to fiery on-screen adversaries. But recently, Teresa Giudice made some surprising remarks that hinted at a potential thaw in their often tense relationship. Naturally, the internet, and the Housewives fandom, went wild. Now, Melissa Gorga has finally broken her silence, responding to Teresa's unexpected comments with a mixture of candor, reflection, and of course, a touch of her signature wit. It all began during a recent interview when Teresa was asked about the state of her relationship with Melissa. Known for her charismatic yet unpredictable personality, Teresa admitted that while their past conflicts had been public and painful, she was open to healing and exploring a potential reconciliation. She added that, at this stage in life, family mattered more than old grudges and misunderstandings. These comments instantly ignited speculation. Could two of New Jersey's most famous reality TV sisters-in-law be on the verge of burying the hatchet? Melissa, who has long balanced her on-screen persona with a focus on family and entrepreneurship, responded thoughtfully, though not without her trademark directness. In an exclusive statement shared with media outlets, Melissa emphasized that while she appreciated Teresa's openness, she was cautious about making any grand proclamations. "I always believe in growth and healing," Melissa shared. "We've had our ups and downs, but at the end of the day, family is family. I'm open to conversations, but I also know that real reconciliation takes time, patience, and a lot of understanding." Fans immediately noticed that Melissa's response was layered. On one level, it was diplomatic, She wasn't dismissing Teresa outright, nor was she jumping into declarations of renewed friendship. On another, it reflected the emotional complexity that has defined their relationship for over a decade. Melissa has always been vocal about her desire for peace, yet she's never shied away from calling out past grievances, whether on Real Housewives of New Jersey or in interviews. Her measured response now seems to strike a balance between hope and caution. What makes this potential reconciliation so captivating for viewers is the history between the two women. Melissa and Teresa were once closer than most could imagine. Family gatherings, holidays, and shared business ventures painted a picture of solidarity and sisterhood. However, reality television, and real-life conflicts, have a way of complicating even the strongest bonds. Arguments over business decisions, personal boundaries, and television portrayals created rifts that sometimes seemed insurmountable. Fans have watched on edge as the women alternated between heartfelt conversations and explosive confrontations. Interestingly, Melissa's response hints at an awareness of the performative nature of reality TV. While she acknowledges her relationship with Teresa is complicated, she also seems determined not to let on-screen drama dictate real-life emotions entirely. Being on Real Housewives of New Jersey means our personal lives are often out in the open, and things get amplified, Melissa explained. But what really matters is what happens off-camera, how we communicate privately, and the love that remains despite the noise. For many fans, this statement reinforced Melissa's reputation as a thoughtful, grounded figure amid the chaos of New Jersey's reality TV storm. Social media erupted almost immediately after Melissa's comments went public. Hashtags like #MelissaandTeresa and #RHONJReconciliation began trending, with fans speculating about what this new chapter could look like. Some commenters expressed excitement, envisioning heartfelt apologies and tearful embraces. Others were skeptical, reminding everyone of the numerous ups and downs that have defined the pair's dynamic over the years. For Melissa, the reaction probably wasn't unexpected. She knows how invested the Real Housewives of New Jersey fanbase is in the family drama. One intriguing aspect of Melissa's statement was her emphasis on personal growth. "I've learned a lot about myself, and I know Teresa has too," she noted. Sometimes the past gets in the way of moving forward, but recognizing that growth is important. This acknowledgement is significant because it reframes the reconciliation narrative. Reconciliation in the world of reality television is rarely straightforward. Even if Melissa and Teresa begin taking steps toward mending their relationship, the cameras, producers, and fans will undoubtedly influence every interaction. There's an inherent tension in trying to reconcile publicly while maintaining personal boundaries. Melissa seems keenly aware of this, stressing the importance of patience. "We can't rush the process," she said. "Real healing isn't instant, it takes effort and sincerity from both sides." For longtime viewers, this development is a fascinating reminder of why Real Housewives of New Jersey continues to captivate audiences. Unlike scripted dramas, the conflicts, alliances, and reconciliations on the show are grounded in real relationships, making every twist feel authentic. Melissa's measured, thoughtful response to Teresa's comments adds depth to her on-screen persona. She is not only a businesswoman and reality star but also someone navigating the complexities of family loyalty, public perception, and personal growth. Interestingly, this moment also sheds light on the evolving roles of women on reality TV. Both Melissa and Teresa have grown from relatively young housewives navigating family and fame to influential figures balancing entrepreneurship, motherhood, and personal identity. Their potential reconciliation could symbolize a broader theme, that even in highly publicized conflicts, growth, forgiveness, and connection remain possible. Melissa's emphasis on time, patience, and understanding resonates not only with fans of the show but also with anyone who has experienced complicated family relationships. As the story develops, many fans are left wondering what the next steps might be. Will Melissa and Teresa appear together on screen to address the past? Could private conversations lead to a more public reunion? Or will this be a slow, quiet healing process behind the scenes? Melissa's comments suggest the latter, highlighting her desire for authenticity and genuine reconciliation rather than dramatic gestures for the cameras. Ultimately, Melissa Gorga's response is a masterclass in navigating complexity. She acknowledges Teresa's willingness to reconnect, reflects on her own growth, and sets clear boundaries, all while maintaining a warm and approachable tone. It's a reminder that reconciliation is rarely linear, especially in families with long histories of love, loyalty, and conflict. Her approach is cautious but hopeful, pragmatic yet kind, a balance that many viewers are likely to admire. In the end, the Gorga Giudice saga is far from over. As Real Housewives of New Jersey continues to unfold, fans will be watching every interaction, comment, and subtle gesture, searching for signs of renewed friendship or lingering tension. Melissa's words signal an openness to reconciliation, but also a grounded understanding that real change takes effort. Whether this chapter of their story leads to full harmony or simply a quieter coexistence, one thing is clear. The bond between Melissa Gorga and Teresa Giudice remains a central, compelling thread in the fabric of the Real Housewives of New Jersey, and its evolution will continue to captivate audiences for seasons to come. For now, Melissa's message is clear: reconciliation is possible, but it must be authentic, patient, and rooted in real understanding, not just the glare of the cameras or the expectations of the fans. And in the unpredictable, often explosive world of the Gorgas and Giudices, that might just be the most courageous statement of all.